Hello everyone, welcome to Quotes This Week at my channel, where I take you through legal developments across the country. Supreme Court on Monday allowed the Rath Yatra at Puri, observing a strict restrictions and regulations of the state and centre government. Modifying the absolute stay on Commonwealth of Jagannath Rath Yatra in Odisha, a bench headed by Chief Justice of India ordered that the centre and state should work together, with conditions that included imposition of a curfew in the city of Puri on all days and during the time when the chariots are taken in procession, maintenance of social distancing during chariot pulling and others. In this, the CBSE told Supreme Court that they had decided to cancel Class 10 and 12 board examinations to be conducted. The Solicitor General added that a scheme has been set up where students will be assessed on the basis of last three exams for both 10 and 12 examinations. Class 12 students, however, will have an option to give exams at a later date. The ICSE also stated that it shall not conduct board exams and shall follow suit of CBSE's decision with slight modifications. The Supreme Court on Friday stayed investigations and coercive action against News 18 anchor Amish Devgan on the multiple FIRs registered against him over remarks on Sufi saint Khwaja Muhyiddin Chishti till the next date of hearing. A vacation bench of Justice M.M. Khanwilkar, Dinesh Maheshwari and Sanjeev Khanna issued notice of this writ petition seeking quashing of the FIRs and asked him to impel all de facto complainants. The notice is returnable by July 8th and the matter will be listed after that. Supreme Court passed an interim order staying the investigation in 3 FIRs registered by West Bengal Police against the editors and founders of Online News Portal of India. Bench passed the order in the writ petition filed by Nupur J. Sharma, who is the editor, her husband Vaibhav Sharma, founder and CEO of the news portal, Rahul Joshan, and the editor of Hindu wing of the platform, Ajit Bharti. Supreme Court on Friday sought response from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India in a plea seeking multiplicity of course for partaking CF examinations to be held between July 29th to August 16, as well as a stay on a proposed opt-out scheme amid the ongoing pandemic situation. The Supreme Court has dismissed 2 review petitions filed against the judgment, which decriminalizes adultery by striking down Section 497 of IPC. An organization named All Religious Affinity Movement had filed one of writ petitions against the judgment. We have carefully gone through the review petitions and the connected papers filed therewith. We do not find any ground to entertain the same, said the bench. The Madurai bench of the Madras High Court ordered the judicial magistrate to conduct inquiry into the alleged custodial death of a father-son duo who were lodged in a sub-jail. The division bench had directed the magistrate to visit the local police station and record the statements of the policemen so as to gather an idea as to where all the deceased were kept during their petition. The Delhi High Court has stayed the proceedings in an FIR filed against Delhi's Gangaram Hospital for allegedly violating COVID-19 norms. The order has come in a plea moved by the hospital to quash proceedings arising out of an FIR filed by the Health Department of the Delhi government for alleged violation of the Epidemic Diseases COVID-19 Regulations 2020. Gujarat High Court initiated contempt proceedings against a bail applicant after it discovered that a mystery caller tried to influence the judge hearing the case and was hired by the applicant himself. Taking a stern view of the unprecedented incident, Justice Bela M. Trivedi has registered a criminal contempt on the bail applicant Vijay Arvind Bhai Shah and the caller Alpesh Ramesh Bhai Patel. As reported earlier, Justice Trivedi received series of calls and SMS in relation to Shah's anticipatory bail application on the date of its listing, that is, on June 22nd, from a person who is identified himself as Niranjan Patel. On a preliminary inquiry made by the High Court Registrar, it was revealed that the number from which the call was made was registered in the name of one Tofik Bhai Vura. The court therefore ordered the police probe into the matter. Calcutta High Court imposed Rs 50,000 cost on an advocate for taking advantages of virtual platform in filing successive bail applications. The court further pulled up the advocate, taking a lame excuse that because of the non-issuance of a certificate for hearing several applications were posted on the email of the Registrar General, and present application is one of such instance. He prayed for withdrawal of the instant application, but the bench instead rejected the bail. Delhi High Court restrained publication of advertisement linking Corona beer with coronavirus. The plaintiff, who is the manufacturer of Corona beer brand, was aggrieved with the fact that the defendant has taken out advertisements on social medias which icons the plaintiff's products with coronavirus. That's all for this week. Hope you find this series informative. If yes, please hit the like and share button and subscribe to my channel for similar videos. Thanks for watching.